Nick's kind of disgusting
Did he grab
today.
his socks from our...
No.
Nick's cooking his
Get
socks.
your socks off of our heater.
We have a heater in the studio, and Nick has his socks draped over them like we're living in the Old West. And they reek like we just got sock stench.
Nick, get your socks out of here.
You guys got more space in there. I got this
So
little
what?
tiny
They're your
cubicle.
socks.
More space for you to pollute.
I'm going to take my underwear off in your studio. On your heater.
That's not fair.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
Let's leave our socks and underwear on today.
Fine.
We don't have to.
Okay.
We can take it all up. We got more schools that are closed. Roads are bad again today. Exciting.
It's pretty much just like yesterday, except I could actually see in front of me on my way in.
Wasn't a whiteout.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was a little
It was
weird.
a little weird.
And I felt comfortable passing people on the left today. So
I could actually see the road and see where the
Right.
clearer lanes were.
Right. I did go through two huge berms of snow. Like the plow had come through a Michigan left, little turnaround there. And so I'm exploding through it. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I cleaned that up. And then I got to see someone do that a couple car lengths ahead of me to see just how cool I was being. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Boom.
I think I hit 55 miles an hour on 131.
Wow.
What? I know. Yesterday, I didn't get above like 31.
No, yesterday was definitely rough. Today,
It's a little better.
not so rough, but they're saying the snow is like picking up right now and just in time for the morning commute.
Goody.
Yeah. So you get that. We
It's
do
just
have
what we need.
We do have a few schools that are closed at mychannel957.com. And I'm happy because I got to have meatloaf for dinner last night.
You did.
I did.
Did you make it or did Katie make it?
Katie made it. I texted her and said, meatloaf for dinner? And she wrote back, not sure we have the ingredients. And I said, text me whatever I need to buy.
Okay.
And I will do it. And I just needed to get mushrooms. So bought the mushrooms, and we had it. We were set. Delicious.
Was it good?
None of the girls touched it. Ew, we hate this. Oh.
So what did they eat then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Good luck. Good luck being starving.
That's how my parents did it too. But I remember my sister would make 3 meals. My
Oh, my
niece didn't
goodness.
like cheese. My nephew didn't like something else. Yeah, she spent a lot of time cooking.
Yeah, we do. Like Haley doesn't like sauce on pizza
Yep.
or on pasta.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of just drained pasta that she can then have.
Right.
But if there's a meal like a casserole, she's like, "Where's my plain pasta?" It's like, nope, it all went into this.
Man, I
You
wish
gotta
I
eat
didn't
it.
like sauce.
Sauce is the
And
best.
I wish I didn't like cheese.
Sauce and cheese are the two best
Oh,
things.
and cheese sauce.
Oh,
It's over at that point.
we need to go to Fat Johnny's today. Cheese sauce.
I've been saying that since the Grand Witch competition.
They have the cheese sauce.
Oh, yeah.
We need it today.
Doesn't that sound good?
And we got a long businessy day today.
We do have a long day today.
Maybe during
We're
our-
not going to get home till like 2 o'clock this afternoon. Do you realize that?
Maybe during our break we can go get some
I don't have a
sandwiches.
break.
Oh, I have a break.
Could you bring me back a Fat Johnny sandwich,
Man, I don't
please?
know. The budget a little tight. Now the purse string's drawn. Sure.
That's really.
We'll see. I don't want to get your hopes all up, but maybe I will.
We really probably need to split one though, Curtis, because they're huge.
They're big, but we can always keep them and then just eat the whole thing.
I could take half home for Dan.
Yeah, and I could eat a whole one.
Do you realize we're not going to get home till 2? We're going to be here for like 10 hours today. So
Oh.
9 hours today.
Well, we deserve that. You know, we owe it to Tom, our boss, to spend the whole day here.
Pretty exciting stuff. Get to hang out with him for a little bit.
Yes, get to have an internet meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Do
That's
you-
exciting.
Do you think
There's a whole lot of reason for me to be there.
Do you think the naked photo comes up
Yes.
in the internet meeting?
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason we're having this internet meeting
Probably.
is to discuss this picture that we put up last week. But they came up with like a lot of different ideas that we are going to be discussing. But yeah, Connie's right. Like we don't have anything to do with any of that.
But our internet dude was on vacation last week.
Right.
So he wasn't around when that picture reared
So-
its ugly face.
Probably he's going to discuss that, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's not really the best place for that. The internet, your naked picture.
I heard somebody say to Russ when we were at our Pampered Chef party, "Did you see what they put on the internet?" And he said, "Yes."
Is that
Curtis showed me.
Yes, I did. I did show him. Well, your husband. So Dan was there at the party. First thing, so I'm talking to Russ, and Dan walks up and says, "What'd you think of this guy's picture online?" And Russ goes, "Yeah, what do you think I thought of it?" And like walked away. And I was like, "Dan, you're the instigator. You did it. It was awesome. He came right in. He gave him a little bit of me. So I liked it. Yeah.
Dan didn't really want to look at it.
Okay.
So the next day, I had to wait till the next day after your
tricked
naked
him?
butt was on there. And I said, oh, look at this.
Oh.
And I showed him.
You tricked him.
He just shook his head and walked away. That Curtis.
One of my neighbors got a text from his wife. OMG, look at this. And it was just the link. So he didn't know. And he said he was sitting in a meeting and clicked it and went, okay, and closed it up before anybody in the meeting saw it because he didn't want to get in trouble. You know, because if you got a real job, you can't be looking at
No.
naked butts on your phone.
That is a true story.
Our job's okay.
Yeah,
You
naked butts are fine.
It's what we love. We're the king and queen of naked butts. I'm looking, we just got a new consumer energy outage map. I'm trying to figure out where the heck that is. It's a small, like 2,700 people, no power.
Where? You don't know where?
No, I can't tell where it is.
can't click?
Let's look at, no, it doesn't click.
Ah,
I don't know.
that sucks. That sucks because it's 16 degrees right now.
Oh, yeah, it's freezing.
The feels like temperature is 1.
Well, same as yesterday, where it felt like 1. At schools, I mean, I'm dressed like a lumberjack today. You have a floor-length sweater that you're wearing. We are ready for, like, to just be
Absolutely.
here.
Floor length sweater, floor length coat,
Double up. And a scarf.
and a scarf.
But it doesn't look like it's a warm scarf. It's more of like a decorative scarf.
Oh, it's pretty warm.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
not super thick.
It's very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
If I could, it actually goes great with the Thanksgiving decorations that we have.
Oh,
If I could
really?
use it as a runner,
You could totally use it as a runner.
if I could borrow
I mean,
it.
you're not going to. I don't want your weird Thanksgiving food all over my scarf.
No, not on the table.
Oh,
A runner somewhere else.
like where? Where would you put it?
I'd rather not say. I'd rather not get into that right now.
Do people still use runners?
I think so. We have a runner.
I have a runner, but when I was going through it's just with my holiday stuff because I only use it at the holiday season.
runner.
And Dan pulled it out and said, "Are you using this?" And I said, "I don't think so."
Oh, so on your dining room table? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because we have one under the TV. We have like a long TV little
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So one goes there, and then we have another little thing that's in the dining room. Like you put things if you need to set them on it. So that has a runner, but the
Okay.
table never does. Our table is so messy. What with all the syrup and everything disgusting.
syrup.
Things just get thrown everywhere.
All the syrup. What does that even mean?
We have
It's all from Curtis. He's prepping.
Oh,
Yeah.
but tomorrow's syrup day.
Yeah, it is.
8:30. You have time to get signed up. No, I have very messy eaters in my family.
Right.
So we have one of the jobs is to clean the table, and you have to do that after dinner. But you should also do that whenever it's dirty, I try to say. So we'll have like waffles. There'll be syrup all over the place. Or there'd be cereal and milk. And I'll set my plate down and it'll say, who sat here? Because I have a spot. But if
Right.
I'm not there, they take my spot. Maybe they pretend to be me. I don't know.
I'm sure they do.
So I get there and I'm like, my spot is a mess. Clean this up. There are crumbs everywhere.
So do you make somebody come in and clean it up?
Yes, clean my area, please. I do this.
Clean my area.
Yeah, clean,
child.
Clean this. And it's not. We didn't have dinner. I'm like, I don't care. Clean
So
the
that's
table.
been there since breakfast.
Exactly.
You.
Exactly. Clean up after yourselves, kids.
Hmm.
But Katie's got them, so they're to the minute. You eat, you put it in the dishwasher, you go. There's no time for wiping and
No,
cleaning.
I get that. I'm to the minute. You're to the minute.
I know.
We're all to the minute.
But you try not to make a mess if you're to the minute.
No, you try not to.
But these kids don't
But
try
when you're
to.
8
These kids do it.
and they don't think about cleaning it up.
That's how they eat. It's like, you're disgusting.
Wow. Do they make that noise?
Pretty much. That's my kids eating. Luckily, yesterday they hated the meatloaf, so they just sat like this. Silent.
Oh.
And then Charlotte had like 2 or 3 bites of it and making this face the whole time. So finally Katie's like, all right, you can leave. And she's like, can I have some ice cream? It's like, no, you don't get anything.
That's hilarious.
Can I have Halloween candy? No.
Do you guys still have Halloween candy
Oh
in
my
your
goodness,
house?
so much
Do
Halloween
you?
candy.
Mine's gone.
What? Well, because you didn't go trick-or-treating.
No, but I had a whole basket left over. It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It was good. It took 2 weeks. Dan and it was gone 5 days ago.
Okay, yeah, we still have some Halloween candy. It's mostly like Smarties and Sweet Tarts, things that, you don't want to sit down and just binge eat.
Right.
All the Butterfingers are gone.
Yeah, ours were gone immediately.
Yeah. I sat
Baby
down
Ruths.
sat down one day and I had 16 Butterfingers. I just counted. Boom, 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 boom. Delicious.
good, though.
Then they were gone.
Your teeth must have been so filled with gunk.
They felt great that day.
I bet. Like they had little speed bumps all over them.
Yes. You lick them and you're like, what is that? Ugh. But then you remember that you just ate like 600 calories of candy, and you're like, yeah, I'm good.
It's probably more than 600
Probably.
calories.
That's fine.
Like 2 of those little mini bars are probably 600 calories.
Okay, and I had
Have you seen that
16.
thing going around online that's like, here is 200 calories of like all different foods?
Oh,
so like
no.
200 calories worth of pie. It's like a little tiny piece of pie.
I don't want to see that thing.
200 calories worth of lasagna. It's like 2 spoonfuls of lasagna.
Lasagna is so good.
200 calories.
Okay, what am I allowed to eat? Like 200 calories of what? Spinach leaves, and then it's a whole truck filled.
Right.
Go ahead and eat 200 calories.
Yeah, well, that would fill you up.
You would.
Roughage.
Fill you up for a while.
And then you would, yeah.
Look out, right? It's like the Polar Express.
Yeah.
You got Tom Hanks standing there going, all aboard.
We have no idea how much we are eating.
No, you're right.
When you see the little 200 calorie pictures,
Right. Because then you got to have sides, and you got to have a couple cocktails.
yeah.
Right?
And those alone are like 400 calories.
Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. We're good.
When you're full after your drink, something might be wrong.
Nothing better than like a big frozen Brandy Alexander, though.
I don't know if I like Brandy Alexanders.
Oh.
I haven't had one in my life. That's one of those drinks that my parents would drink when I was little, and I would be like, can I take a sip?
Right.
That's what happened to whiskey sours.
Oh.
My dad made the best whiskey sours back in the day.
So you would drink them, and now that's all you touch.
I don't ever really make them.
Now you ride the rails.
My sister and I figured out the recipe, though, because he couldn't really remember it.
Okay, it's
and
whiskey,
he made them all the time.
Whiskey and sour.
No actual sour. It's like lemonade,
Okay.
concentrate, and something
Okay.
else. I can't remember. I have it written down.
I remember when my grandma first had me make her a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you want to put your fingers up and then pour the whiskey to the fingers and then top it with the sour.
Yeah.
And then I saw her making one later in the night, and she filled almost the whole cup with whiskey. I was like, Grandma, what about the fingers? She's like, that's for the first couple. Later in the day, there's no rules.
I think I would like your grandma. Your grandma sounds like fun.
No rules.
Connie and
Megan Trainor on Channel 95.7, 6:30 with Connie and Curtis. 16 degrees right now. Feels like temperature is 1.
Yeah.
Snow and 27 today. What did you see? 2 to 4 inches of snow?
2 to 4 today is what they were saying. Yeah. We got some schools that are closed. That's on mychannel957.com. About 3,000 people without power between 3 and 4 Mile and like between Plainfield and the Beltline. I mean, it's a good day.
Yeah.
Winter, huh?
I saw that at the airport, 16 inches of snow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that's, I don't know, within a couple miles of my house.
Yeah. You probably have 16 inches of snow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
Awesome.
It was unbelievable. Like, I would walk by the window and just start laughing.
Did you hot tub?
No.
No.
Too cold.
Okay, it is kind of cold
Too
because
cold.
you got that hot water.
Yeah, but getting out is the worst.
That makes
and I
sense.
find that the older I'm getting, it
Yeah?
gets worse and worse every year.
Okay.
The getting out part.
Where you're afraid to get out, so then you're like, well, I'll just stay here because I know how
and then I'm all
cold it is.
pruny
Oh, yeah, you don't
because
want
I stay in
pruny.
way longer than I really want to because I do not want to get out.
Right, your hair is frozen.
I usually wear a hat
Good, you're no dummy.
or a band. You know, one of those.
Like a
headbands.
headband?
Like the big poofy sweatery ones.
Okay, so that way...
With the flower on it.
That way, if a
bird.
60s girl group needs a backup singer, you're able to just jump in and do the
Yes,
singing.
that's exactly
like
why.
if the Shirelles suddenly need someone to back them up, you're like, I'm here and I even know the dance moves. And do you have long gloves on and a pearl
Not while I'm in
bracelet?
the hot tub. No.
But at the ready?
No.
Okay, so they're
No.
not there.
I don't even think I own a pearl bracelet.
Oh, Christmas is coming.
Hmm.
Do people wear pearls anymore?
I have a pearl choker.
Okay.
Pearl necklace?
Yeah, I think Katie has a pearl necklace, but they're like the pink pearls. They're not the white ones. So it's not like Barbara Bush here or like Wilma Flintstone.
Do you remember Princess Diana's pearls?
No.
She had the most fabulous pearls.
Like that she wore.
It was a choker, but hers had like a giant gem in the middle. I don't know, it looked like
Okay.
an amethyst or something. It was stunning.
And yours are similar to that?
Well, not even close.
They're like
but,
a knockoff.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they don't have the amethyst in them.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll hunt around and find you something. Maybe a Petoskey stone. I could throw it right there in the middle.
Petoskey stone.
Throw it in the middle. I mean, I can
would
make
be
that happen
beautiful.
for you.
But yeah, I remember when I bought them, I was like, oh, they look so much like, sort of.
I'm like Princess Diana. This is great. I love this.
I like that necklace.
Okay, so you saw the necklace and then you went to like try to find that.
Yeah.
So like that works
But back
for you.
then, you could find them everywhere. Macy's had them. Kohl's had them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
back in the day when she was around and wearing
But
it.
that works because I always wonder why, like a jeweler will let someone wear $1 million worth of jewelry on the red carpet. Because I'm like,
For
oh,
people like me.
Well, that's what
I
that-
mean, people like me can't buy them, but we can definitely look at them and love them and buy knockoffs.
exactly. So that is the reason that they're doing that. Because like I look at it, and it's like, oh yeah, you got a nice little necklace there. That's great. I'm never buying that.
But you know, like those pearls are just so classic.
Right.
I see people who are at the Oscars and they're like, oh yeah, Neil Lane did my jewelry. And I look at it and I go, it's so ostentatious.
So blingy.
So bling. Like normal people would never wear that.
Right.
Where would you ever go that would be
Where you could wear that.
appropriate?
Well, maybe you're going to
No.
The Oscars?
Taco
No
Bell?
place in Michigan.
Taco Bell?
There's nothing to do in Michigan that necklace, a $1.5 million necklace, except
Nothing.
for maybe if you're like, I don't know, a DeVos or a Van Andel.
And where are they going?
I don't know. Maybe they have parties at each other's houses. I have no idea.
Do you think that's what they do? They will have a party? Like,
It seems like,
They'll
I
call
mean,
up?
I probably would.
okay.
Invite all my rich friends,
and just have a party?
like everybody you see who can be the blingiest.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
So it's just like having a neighborhood party, except
for
your
they're all
neighbors
rich people.
are super rich. You're wearing millions of dollars of
Right.
jewelry.
And you're discussing who made your jewelry.
They're not playing Cards Against Humanity. Then. They're not having euchre night.
Oh man, I wish they were playing Cards Against
If
Humanity.
they are all sitting
That
playing
would be
Cards
awesome.
Against Humanity,
They're in the cards.
they're-
That's awesome.
Like Johnny Depp's one of the cards, I think.
Oh,
Like Johnny Depp just pulls himself.
yes, here
That'd
I
be
am.
great.
That would be awesome.
would be great.
Johnny Depp comes to party with the DeVosses. That would be awesome. I would be all in for that.
Mm-hmm.
You never see that though. But you're right. So there's nowhere here because it would be so out of place.
It would be so out of place.
But we would always think it was a knockoff. That's the thing about like super fancy jewelry.
Right. You would never believe it's real.
You always think it's a knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I mean, you spend all this money on it, knowing it's real, and then people
Right.
are like, "Well, that's got to be."
if
fake.
I was walking around with some necklace on like that,
Yes.
everybody would know it was fake.
Exactly. Would you make that yourself
Right.
in a metal shop?
Right.
you know, did Dan get a new forger?
Oh, you must have gotten a 30% off for Kohl's, Connie, huh? Yeah, nice necklace.
Exactly. You got that at Kohl's. We all know it.
We all
You
know. Mm-hmm.
got that at Meijer. You didn't go to some Hollywood boutique and pick that up. That's not your
Some
game.
jewelry designer who you never even heard of before.
Would you be afraid to wear something like
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
Because even like Haley got a nice jacket
Mm-hmm.
and she saved her money and she wanted it and it cost more than like a jacket should wear.
Right.
And there are times where Katie will not let her. Katie is my wife and her mom will not let her wear it. Well, you can't wear that today. It's like
I get it.
It's a coat.
But
it's
I know.
job.
I know, but I get it.
Because you don't want to ruin it.
You're afraid that when you spend that much money on something, you don't want something to happen to it.
right. But something is eventually going to happen to it.
I mean, it's like one time I bought these boots,
oh,
and they are the most expensive pair of boots that I've ever bought in my life.
boot talk.
And I hardly ever wear them
Because you don't want them to get muddy.
because, well, and they're cream colored. But
Oh.
I mean, in cream in the winter, it sounds great because snow
Right.
is white.
Right.
But snow is white for like 1 second, and you don't want these boots in the snow,
Right.
right? No.
So why do you have them?
Exactly. That was the dumbest thing I've ever bought.
Okay.
And at the time, I thought,
These are great.
these boots are fabulous.
I'll have them all the time. Elizabeth has white boots, and Katie yelled at her for getting them muddy the first day. You wore
know.
these one day, and they're muddy. And I'm like, they're snow boots. That's
Yeah.
their job is to go
Right.
into the things that you don't want your regular shoes to go
Right.
into.
Yeah, the ones I bought aren't snow boots.
No, they're just very fancy boots that you never get to wear.
I know, it's really sad. Sometimes I wear them around the house.
Oh, good.
I've been bringing a backpack here just to have two different boots.
Yeah, how are your socks today, by the way,
They're
Nick? I don't
great.
see them hanging on our heater.
It's a lot better today.
Thank goodness.
Good. Did you bring an extra pair of socks just in case?
No.
Really?
Nick
Not a
doesn't
planner.
learn.
I usually learn my lesson from things like that.
Nick's not one to learn lessons.
No.
So you did you just not have to walk through as much snow today?
No, I didn't have to. I kind of did a door check, opened the door and saw how it was. Didn't grab more socks.
So he did learn
Yeah.
instead of just trudging out into the night sky.
Were your stairs that you have to go down, were they shoveled today?
Nope, I didn't shovel them.
Oh, is it your job to shovel
Yeah.
them? Okay.
Oh, why didn't you shovel them?
I just went to bed after the show.
Okay.
After the
nap.
show? Oh, okay.
Yesterday, yeah.
Like, did you stay asleep all night?
I stayed asleep till like 5, and then
Oh, okay.
by the time I got up, it's like, there's too much more snow.
Right. So that's when you shovel.
That's usually when he was telling me yesterday that he has to go down because you live. It's like an apartment in a house, right?
Yep.
Upstairs, and so he has to go down these steps to do his laundry.
Okay.
Laundry's free, so that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
But he has to go down these steps that are filled with snow all the time, and it's like a ramp.
Oh, so you have to walk outside to do your laundry?
Yeah, and there's been times in the winter where I've fallen all the way down and clothes are all the way up the stairs.
Oh, my goodness. Do you need a key, or can I start doing some laundry there, too?
I'm not. You need a key.
That means you don't need a key. That totally means that.
Wake up.
6:49 at Channel 95.7. Welcome to Wednesday morning. Oh, it's Hump Day.
Hey, hump day!
It's 16 degrees right now. 27 is the high today, and more snow.
I did not go with a camel
Shockingly.
for our cover photo. I went with a dad handing a kid a shovel and saying, sorry, there's no app for that.
Ha
It just kind of fits the
That's
season a little
funny.
bit. And it's funny because Nick has said that he did not shovel yesterday because there just was too much.
I was just too lazy.
Right. Just too lazy to get out there. I fired up the already. So what's the date today?
19th.
19th.
I have already shoveled one time and snow blown 2 times, and it is November 19th.
Yeah.
This is not okay. This is not all right.
Do you try and wait as long as possible for the snowblower? Like, let it get to like 6 inches or
Yeah.
more, even?
I will, like yesterday, Katie wanted me to snowblow right when I got home.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's going to be snowing all day.
Right.
You know, doing that now means
See, that was my logic.
I have to do it twice, but I did eventually go out and do it. I didn't forget to do it. So we had dinner, and then I went out and did it after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was funny because as I was finishing, 2 other neighbors came out.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of that thing. Like, you see somebody mowing your lawn, you have to go mow your lawn. You see somebody doing the driveway, you then have to go out and do the driveway. So you hold off as late as you can. But, like, I can't be doing it at 9 o'clock at night. It takes like an hour.
What did the girls do yesterday?
Well,
Snow day? Did they go sledding?
no, I
Did
don't.
they build a snowman?
No.
Is the snow good packing right
No,
now?
it's too cold. Too
Okay.
cold for the snowman.
Did they make snow angels?
There were some snow angels made.
Yay.
A lot of either Charlotte pulling Elizabeth around in a sled.
Okay.
Or Elizabeth pulling Charlotte around in a sled.
Okay.
A lot of just like sledding around the yard.
Yeah.
No actual sledding. Like they didn't go
Down
down
a
any
hill
hills.
or anything, okay.
Haley, I got home at about 12:30 yesterday. Mm-hmm. And Haley says, Dad's home. And she's outside, but I don't see her. So I say, hello? She says, hello. And then I didn't see her again until 6 o'clock at night.
Was she outside that whole time?
She was at a friend's house.
Okay.
She was just leaving the friend's house. So I come in and we're eating lunch and I say, where's Haley? And, she left. I said, I just heard her outside. Who was she talking to? And Katie said, talking to me. And I said, but you're in here. I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened. I don't know what the deal is. So then Haley came
Weird.
home and I said, who were you talking to? And she said, Mom. I said, what? And Haley was leaving the front door. It was
Okay.
open with Katie standing at it.
Okay.
When I got out of my car, I heard Dad's home. She was talking to
She
her
was
mom
telling her mom.
that I was home, and then
Dad's
she left.
home.
She had just left. It just was a weird timing thing, and it really kind of confused me for about 5 hours.
You thought about that for 5 hours?
I just was confused about it for 5 hours, and I would ask
weird
Charlotte, "Where is
sometimes."
Haley?" And she's like, "I don't know." And then I went to Haley's room, and she wasn't there. And I'm like, I swear I heard her talking to someone when I pulled in. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, so about 5 hours of my day was spent trying
It's
to
too bad.
wrap my head around where the heck is Haley. How about you?
No, I didn't have any of those issues,
No?
really. No.
Dan didn't do any like, weird ventriloquism voice throwing tricks?
No, you know what Dan did?
No.
I wanted a humidifier for my room.
Okay.
Excuse me, because
Because you're dry.
it's super dry.
I mean, you're wrinkly.
like my house is so dry. I wake up in the middle of the night, my throat's all
you
dry.
get shocked.
So I said, ooh, I have all this Kohl's cash. Maybe Kohl's has humidifiers.
Okay.
And I just want a little one for next to my bed so I can shoot on my face.
Yeah.
He found it, and with my Kohl's cash and my Yes to You membership or whatever their new membership is now, and blah, blah, blah. It cost us $0.
No way! You guys extreme coupon.
That was awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you got a free humidifier. That's great.
I know.
And then you figured it out. You filled it with water, and everything was all set.
No, he ordered it online.
It's coming online.
So it's going to come in
So
the
it's
next
not
week.
here yet. Okay, because you were looking more moist today.
Oh, thanks.
Maybe it's just that was
Thanks.
just a placebo. I just thought that you were moist, thinking that you had it, but you don't have it.
No.
Okay.
It'll be here in the next week.
Well, that'll be awesome. So you're gonna have a nice humidity-filled room.
I know.
It's like a sauna.
I know.
You'll have
but
a hot
cold
tub.
one.
Hot tub in the back.
It's like a 65-degree sauna.
Love it.
Uh-huh.
They should have 65-degree saunas.
They should. I would go in that thing all the time.
And you will be from now on. Are you going to find yourself and Dan spending more time in that room? Like you
No.
put robes on and just sit in the wet room?
No.
What if your sheets get all wet?
They won't. Have you ever had a room humidifier?
No.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it. What does it do?
It doesn't make everything all wet. It just I'm shooting it at my face so I don't have such dry mouth in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Because I wake up and I'm like,
I got dry mouth.
Yeah.
Well, and we're both sick today, so like our throats.
I know. What's going on?
I don't know.
Curtis came in yesterday and he's like, I think I'm getting sick. And then I took a nap yesterday. I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting. You know when
Yeah.
you just have that taste and you're.
Oh, you got
It's
sick
like
mouth.
going between your mouth and you can feel it up through your nose.
Yes.
Ugh.
I was like, ooh, I think I have Zicam. So I went.
Okay.
What's it called? Yeah, Zicam.
Yeah, so I definitely, by the time I got home, I was like, I'm sick. Like, this is
You
great.
actually sound sick.
I have a
today.
cold, and here I am. I got the sick.
So
I'm
who
like,
gave us the sickness?
I don't know.
Are any of the kids sick?
No. We were together, though, this weekend. Maybe somebody who we were with
maybe.
got us sick. I don't know. Could be Nick, but Nick's not sick.
Are you
But
sick, Nick?
His name does rhyme,
Just got the stuffed sinuses.
and that's what I have.
Uh-oh.
But are
Thanks,
you
Nick.
sick or do you have sinus issues?
I just have sinus issues.
Oh, okay.
It's also why I sound nasally.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so this is we didn't get it from Nick then.
No, we didn't get it from
I don't know,
Nick.
because then Katie was mad yesterday because normally if I get sick, you and we can kind of work where I don't get my face so close to you. So you don't normally get sick
No,
from me.
no.
Because the girls get me sick probably 4 times a year.
It used to be worse, though.
It did used to be worse.
Did they used to get sick more often when they were littler?
They did, yeah. Little
Okay.
kids, and then you build up the immunity, and apparently I don't because I'm not around it every day.
Right.
So here I am, and I'm getting sick, and Katie is mad. Like, well, great, now we're all going to be sick for Thanksgiving,
I know. I thought the same thing.
but I'll be good. And
Yeah.
you only have 2 people in your house, so you guys will be fine.
I know, but we don't want to be around my father if we're sick.
Right.
Yeah. So I need to get this, whatever this thing is going on. I need to get this gone in the next.
You need to
6
go home
days.
and kiss Dan full on the mouth.
Get him sick immediately.
Get him right away sick.
Yeah.
And then you both ride out the sickness.
Maybe with Zicam, I will avoid all that. I'll just
Nice.
feel like I'm getting sick, and then it'll go away.
Does Zicam cure the germs, though, or just cure the body?
It's supposedly it just makes it go quicker.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
still get it,
Yeah, so you still got it.
but it makes it go instead
So it
of
doesn't make you feel like
a
you're
week
not sick.
to get better. Supposedly it takes 3 or 4 days to feel better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, go kiss Dan today on the mouth. Get
Okay,
him
done.
Get him good and sick. Don't tell him. Don't tell him your plan. Nobody wants to be sick.
When I woke up yesterday, I said, "Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick." From that point on, he kissed me on the
Yes.
cheek mouth,
Yes.
the chouth. I call
They
that.
call that the chouth, and a lot of times that's
It's not
something.
the cheek and it's not the mouth.
That's something that she has owned. So if you have a shirt that says chouth, that's Connie's. She
That's
came
my
up with that.
word. It's trademarked.
That's her word.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go forehead and cheek, or we'll just do like the European, where you just touch
Right.
cheeks and give the kiss. So that's what we did for bedtime last night.
With the girls or with
the
each
girls.
other?
With the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie and I did not interact on any sort of kissing.
Any
plane.
mouth-to-mouth level?
No face to face, no mouth to mouth, no none of that.
That's too bad.
None of that going on.
Had to take it off.
Because then I was like, I'm sick. I don't. And she's like, well, go to bed. I said, it's like 8:40. I can't go to bed. And she said, no.
Oh man, if somebody told me to go to bed at 8:40, I'd be like, "See ya,
Go to bed.
I'm out of here."
So then I'm like, I'm not going to bed at 8:40. And I watched a couple neighbors do their snow blowing and said, I'm glad I'm done with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was done snowing. I'm like, oh, good. Then it started snowing again.
I
And I
know.
was watching, like, do I need to shovel before I go to bed?
Crazy.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll pull a Nick. I just won't shovel. And
and you just have to do it today.
Now I have to do it today.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Katie will get out and do it.
Just get some salt.
Just salt the
Just get
neighborhood.
some-
Just salt the neighborhood.
Get some salt and put it on that 14 inches of snow you have in your
That's all you
driveway.
need.
That's all you
Connie and
need.
Curtis.
Connie